Thank you for joining us in our third episode of Behind the Gospel Light, Dignity Gospel Quartet and Friends, which is a glimpse into the inspiring moments and stories with our favorite gospel music artist. I'm here with Josh today. He's the baritone with the Dignity Gospel Quartet. And Josh, you know, we shared in the first episode about the title cut off the album, and that's what we're talking about today, the album the Dignity will be putting out in a couple weeks, Witness. You talked a little bit about that and how impactful that was. Now, how many albums have you done with Dignity?
This is my fifth one with them.
The fifth album. So how has that evolved? Like the process, has it changed a lot?
It really has, especially song selection. Russell's been more involved in figuring out what is going to work with what, and he's worked with the producers so much better. I'm kind of a point and click device. You know, you point me over here. Okay, here's the stuff you need to learn, and learn it. And I've never been disappointed with the music that's come out that Russell has found for us to sing.
So you guys have used a lot of different producers, and you've been in different studios. Was there a different vibe or feeling behind this one? Like the mechanics, like going into the studio?
Well, it was different because it was just each individual going in. So for me, it was, we just came in without anybody else there, and we sang our part all the way through. In the past, I'd been like the lead singer, so I felt like that's what I needed to do, was to sing the bass part. And now I'm the baritone, and the baritone has a different kind of part. And it's really where my vocal comfort zone is. And so being able to do that in this point, and just to be honest, I think we may have even said that in the first episode, is that when we came in here this morning was the first time I even got the album in my hand. And then we plugged it into a computer after the first episode so I can actually hear it for the first time. And I was so surprised at how well, I mean, the guys have had it for weeks, and for whatever reason, you know, there's always excuses, but I'm not gonna point any fingers or anything like that.
Well, you know, we might need to have some counseling here. We're gonna have some like relationship counseling, like marital.
It always turns around. And it becomes my fault. Now, see, I have a PO box, and that would be surprising. You know, that you should be able to get that. And here it is. It says postage due. Did I do that? No. There was somebody that did not put enough postage to get this to me. Not just once, but twice. They sent it to me twice, and that's why it took so many weeks. And finally, they said this. He tried to show me this and tried to give me an excuse. This is why we didn't get it to you. And I was like, yes, sure. So, but I mean, I love it. I love these guys, and I trust Russell with whatever he wants to do, and I can't say it enough how blessed I am to be a part of the group.
So in switching from the lead, I know you talk about it's much more comfortable, for you to slide into the baritone. I understand. I'm a lyric baritone. I like that slot. Mm-hmm. I can do the other stuff, but it's hard. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work. But is it also nice in the concerts? Does it change the vibe for you, not having to carry so many songs?
Exactly. I told people this all the time. Nobody wants to come in and see Josh Flynn sing for an hour. Nobody. And I don't blame them.
Your mom?
I don't know. Well,
I don't want to put her on the spot.
I'll give her credit. She'll probably say that she'd listen to me for hours. But I really feel more comfortable. You know, when in rehearsal, it really didn't matter. I mean, we sing all day, and I would just do whatever they asked me. But when we came to to perform, it was always very stressful because you had to have all the music and you had to know everybody's part, and you had to be able to keep that lead going, and it's just been so much more relaxing to do otherwise. I mean, and I get my opportunity to sing solos, and as we all do, and it's I'm just so glad to be a part. I'm just giddy about it. It's been 8 years, so 8.5 years. So
wow, that's exciting. Well, thank you for spending time with us today. As always, we don't want to leave without saying join us on June 24th.
Yes, June 24th.
It's going to be a big day. The album will be dropping. You can buy it in this type form or in the USB drive. you'll also be able to hear it for the first time.
Well,
I mean, not you, the rest of the world.
I know. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get in my car as I'm going home and get to hear it for the first time.
Okay,
So,
exciting.
yeah.
Well, we'll do this. Send me an email and let me know how it goes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Very good. Well, thank you for joining us on our third episode of Behind the Gospel Light. Remember to check out dignitygospel.com for any information and tickets. It'll be right there, right below my finger. And again, join us for our next episode